art program here was, impeccable. Like it had no flaws to me when it came to like how the teachers approached the students. If the students was definitely trying to like get in touch to like how to be creative and how to learn, like the teachers here are like in the art department, I would say is like top notch in the city. My name is Joan Isiah Walton. I'm a professional artist, a fine artist. I paint primarily. I did dabble in some sculptures, but my one and true thing is to paint on canvas. I used to paint with oils, but now it's mostly acrylic, just based on location, but I'm definitely an artist, like, for sure. I grew up in New Orleans East and predominantly moved around the city here and there, but I got my education from the one and only Delgado Community College. They had the best art program. I used to hear about it before I even like enrolled back in 2003. People were like, if you want to get anything started, try to go there first. I earned the Associates of Arts degree in 2012. It was something I never really pivoted from. When I had my major, I never really changed it at all. It's always was fine arts. I was originally trying to like navigate through the idea of becoming a comic book artist or animator at one point. And the Fine Arts department here and the Visual Communications department here offered that in some type of way. And I found myself gravitating towards fine arts mostly when I had a Drawing 2 class in 2005, and we had the option of using paint, some type of paint medium, and I had a project we had to do with that. And it was like last minute, I did it overnight. Brought it the next day, wouldn't dry. I used the wrong paint. I used oils instead of acrylic. The teacher brought in another teacher. It was Robin Cole at the time. She brought in Robin Pelligman, and she was like, hey, look at this right here. And I'm thinking like, man, I'm about to get grilled. She was like, no, this is really good. We knew you did it last minute, but this is really good. So they gave me a free pass to do, be creative as I want for the whole semester. I would say it's taken me to a spot to where people have given me good Google presence. People who know me here and there, so I'm always trying to climb a little bit higher. But I think I've done pretty well. Getting my goals out of the way. I had my first New York solo show in 2015. Having multiple collectives I created with my friends and strangers alike, just because of the fact that we're all trying to make stuff happen artistically. My relationship with my instructors during my time here was excellent. They would let me use the facilities even after class was over. They gave me like a lot of expert advice on how to like execute like a work of art, or just an idea of how to proceed to have a studio practice outside of school. Right, the show that I have here is called Code Black 2, The Singularity, which is a sequel from my show I had at John DeFerrera Gallery on Julia Street. And with that show, it just has a combination of these works I call the black paintings, where I get a white canvas or I buy a black canvas, and I just go ahead, with the white canvas, I go ahead and I paint it black. So I just use paint pens over time to get my line quality a little bit tighter for the imagery I was working on, like figurative paintings or like some type of mindscape or landscape. And I just go ahead and use like all different types of colors to express the different emotions that I want to communicate through the work. My favorite teacher is most predominantly all the teachers I enrolled with, but they got a few teachers that's like high up on the list. I think it was probably Walter Johnson, who created a curriculum back in the 70s in the West Bay campus of Delgado. And for him, he taught me how to use oil paint. And he have all these like different quotes and stuff like that. So you would probably remember him if you took his class, like there's no such thing as instant gratification. He had some Walmart lines in there because Walmart was like right down the block. But through it all, he kind of like directed me to like be like, you probably need to take a design class. I did that with May Nyalette. In the meantime, they have teachers here like Daphne Loney. She's like, definitely helped me out. She's like a part of the St. Cloud art scene. Brenda Hannigan, she also like helped me out a whole bunch in painting too. And I just think any teacher that I had enrolled with is probably my favorite teacher, but Walter is definitely number one. I would say to the next generation, if you're developing your skills, through an education branch, to definitely tap into the art history, tap into like what your teachers' experiences were, because you might share their friends' experiences who probably were a little bit successful or unsuccessful, so they can like gauge you into the right direction. So that's what I would say. Delgado has made me one step closer to unstoppable, by the fact that I was able to meet other students who gave me encouragement, outside the teacher. And I would think that's most important, like to have like the peers, no matter what age they are, or how far along in their academic careers, they definitely were like the people who like gave me the pat on the back, like, yo, you're doing a good job.